Hello and thanks for joining us today. I'm Michael Gers, National Accounts Manager for ADP. Today we're going to review the product features, benefits, and some of the more common accessories available for the S-Series wall mount air handler. But first, let's talk a little bit about the product. All S-Series wall mount air handlers are 22 inches wide, 18 3/4 inches deep, and only 29 3/4 inches tall. This is over 6 inches shorter than the next OEM competitor and allows the S-Series wall mount air handler to fit in tight spaces, closets, and over hot water heaters. The unit ships from the factory with a 1-inch air filter for 1.5, 2, and 2.5 ton models. This is a 20 by 20 standard air filter, and for the 3-ton model, this bumps up to a 20 by 25. Now, another thing that makes this product great, in addition to its low height, is also its low weight. The 1.5, 2, and 2.5 ton models come in right at 80 pounds, and the 3-ton model only bumps up to 85 pounds. Now, if you switch from a copper coil to aluminum coil, this is going to shave 5 pounds off that, bringing your 1.5 through 2.5 to 75 pounds, and that 3-ton just up to 80 pounds. This gives the ability for one person to go ahead and take and mount this on the wall. Like all of our other air handlers, the S-Series wall mount comes in a variety of metering device factory installed. You've got your piston with access port standard, you've got your 410 AC and heat pump TXV, and also when pairing with the York family of condensers, we do offer the York bleed valve for both AC and heat pump with this model. In addition to factory installed metering devices, factory installed heat is also available for this model. We have 5, 7.5, and 10 kW heat, and the pull disconnect is standard on all models. Now we're going to take you on a little bit of a closer tour of the product. We're going to explore the control box, we're going to talk about some of the accessories that can go on this unit, and we're going to end by showing how to remove the motor from this product by using an innovative feature, which is the flexible header. Accessing the control cabinet is simple and easy, simply by removing the pull disconnect, followed by removing the 4 screws. This gives clear access to the transformer, multifunction control board, capacitor, and the heat kit. When installing the S-Series wall-mounted air handler into a hallway or a noise-sensitive area, the use of the sound deadening accessory panel is highly recommended. This panel mounts to the front frame of the wall mount air handler simply by bending up each of the 4 tabs on the panel, followed by inserting the panel into the 4 slots on the frame of the unit. When installing the S-Series into a finished space, the use of the decorative accessory panel is recommended to complete the installation. This accessory kit composes of 2 pieces. The first is an outer frame that's mounted to the wall. Once that mounting is complete, then the solid decorative panel simply slides into place using 4 tabs behind the panel. Louvers aren't required on the face of the panel, as air gaps around all 4 sides pull air through into the unit. Replacing the motor on the S-Series wall mount air handler is slightly different than on traditional full-sized wall mounts. First thing you want to do is start by removing the pull disconnect to remove power from the unit, followed by removing the control panel. Now that the control panel is removed, you can remove the top panel that holds on the air filter. The next step will be to remove the two side panels that secure the coil into the cabinet. With the side panels removed, the coil is loose and can be rotated out of the cabinet. The innovative flexible header on the coil allows for this movement without risk of breaking the joint loose. Now that the coil has been repositioned out of the way, the next step is to remove the motor wiring. The green ground wire on the motor is to be removed with your drill driver. Now that all your motor wiring has been disconnected, the final step is to remove the 4 bolts holding the motor, blower, and trim ring into the blower assembly. With the 4 bolts removed, the motor, trim ring, and blower wheel can be removed from the blower housing and replaced.